This is Damian Wilds, and I'm coming at you live! Like I always do, baby. Like I always do. And today I have the Laney Ironheart Dual Foundry amplifier, 60-watt amplifier head. There is a smaller one. It's the lead. Let me read this whole thing so I say it right. It is Laney Ironheart Foundry dual top 60-watt amplifier, and it is a smaller one. It just doesn't have reverb and the extra channel. It's just straight lead. So let's get into it. Let's fucking get into it. Okay, and first of all, I did not get sponsored by Laney or anything like that. Does it really look like it? I'm in my freaking living room. Alright, so first things first, you have a lot of options with this bad boy. First of all, you have your input, and then you have a boost right here. And the boost is important. It does give you gain, not just volume. And I use it constantly. I never turn it off. And then you have these frequencies right here. You have a clean frequency, distortion breakup, ASYM. I don't know exactly what that means, but I know what it does. It breaks up the signal and gives you more distorted sound. The SYM, the bottom one, is your high gain channel. Okay, so basically this is clean, rhythm, and lead. Okay, that's basically what that is. And here's your first channel, and each channel has its own gain, which I have it down because I have it running pedals, and its own volume. You can select channels, 1 or 2, like I just did. Ooh, I can switch it back. And then here's my second channel, which you really have 3 channels if you think about it, because of the lead, the clean, and the rhythm. And this one is you have your lead and your volume, and then you have your EQ. But right here you have your voicing. You have a bright voicing, a dark voicing, which the bright brings up the highs and mids, and the dark stops the low end is not as strong. And here's flat. It's just nothing. I actually like the bright better, just because you get everything out of it. I thought I'd like the dark, but I don't. Maybe need more distortion or something. I don't know. But here's the EQ. You have bass, middle, and initial. Geez, man. Treble. And you have reverb. And that's the front of this bad boy. Oh, and I also have the Laney cabinet, the 112 HH cabinet. And it's 80 watts, but I'll get into that in a second. Now let's check out the back. Okay. I have a bunch of shit plugged in here, so I'm going to unplug them. Alright. My effects loop. Okay. Now, here's the back. Okay, and the back's cool. You have right here, you have it set up for a PA system. So you have your ground right here. So you can ground, and you can go right into the PA, or you can do an interface and record, and you don't even need a cabinet. You can do it with headphones, and you can simulate your cabinet, so you're not getting the sound, all that sound. So you can do 112 or 412s. I use 412s. It's more realistic to me. You have your headphone jack and your auxiliary, which I wish they didn't have these size. I do like the front and the back, and I do like that size, but I wish they had something better for the auxiliary. For your computer or whatever. Here's your effects loop, in and out. And then you have your remote, which is your your foot switch, which I never got one. I don't know anybody did, so I don't know. Here's your loudspeaker. You're at 8 or 16 ohms independent. You have a max of 60 watts, and you have a 1 watt thing you can do. And then here's your power and that is pretty much it for the amp. I will play on it, but I want to show you the Laney cabinet first. This is 112. It's a Laney cabinet. A little pricey though, man. It is enclosed, and it has the handles. Everything has the handles, and I love these handles. There is another one with 212s. It's not this one. It has an open back, and it's $400 and some, and this is so much better. And here's the back. You can see. I'll show you that it's a Laney. What does it say? The wattage on there. Yep. And it is 80 watt cabinet. Now, some people say that the mids are not good for metal, and all you gotta do is scoop the mids. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about the speakers. I'm sorry, I didn't elaborate on the speakers. Some people say that the speakers, the mids are too loud, basically, what they're saying. And all you gotta do is scoop them. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. I'll talk about a little bit about the speakers, the HH Laney speakers that come in each cabinet. They also have Celestia and HHs too. They go in some of the cabinets. But this is the 80 watt one. There are different ones, 50 watts and 60 watt ones. But basically, HH is a company in, it's basically a company in England, and they make speakers since the 60s, and they make speakers for Laney. A lot more popular over there than they are here, but that's where that comes from, the Laney speakers. Because I've had a lot of people ask me about them, and man, like I said, I'm not getting money for this or anything like that, but you can get these speakers, if you can find them, these HH, for like 50 bucks a pop. Now, 50 bucks a pop will really make your cabinet sound better. You know, $50 a pop, that's not bad, you know? And they're not bad speakers. And they're high gain speakers, so you can put a walloping on them. Alright, so I am not the guy who's going to sit here and play for a half hour, you know, just to show you a couple things. That's not what I do. I get on there so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay. So, you know, fucking... I've been doing that for some reason. With my effects loop, for some reason. I don't get it. Okay, I'll try it now. There it goes. Okay. She's working. I'm going to play it for you. I'm just going to go right to the gain channel. I know that's what everybody wants to hear anyways. For lead, this thing sounds pretty good, man. But I'm not going to go to... It has a good clean and reverb and all that crap, but that's not why anybody's here. So, I'm going to turn this bad boy up. And there it is. That is the amp. The Laney dual top 60 watt amplifier. So be cool to everybody. There's a lot going on in the world right now. They're about ready to go into World War III, it looks like, with Iran and all this shit going on, all this crazy shit with Puff Daddy. Fuck it. Alright? I'm not saying fuck everything, but I'm saying you can't live your life worried about stuff. Enjoy the time we have because it's short. Peace in the Middle East. I mean it this time. And catch you on the flip side. Damien Wiles out!